Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, it's all about how do people see you, what are their first impressions of you, and everything to do with how other people see you. So if you'd like a more in-depth personal reading, my email is linked in the description box along with my Instagram account and the timestamps for each readings. And don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so over here we have group 1, 2 and 3 and 4. I already recorded the readings and I wrote down different messages before recording, and I wrote them differently. So what do people want to say to you, as opposed to writing messages freely, so it's more specific. And so yeah, that was quite exciting to do. So yeah, let me just show you these cards. So that's group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. Take your time to choose which group fits with you. If you choose more than one group, that's fine. Alright, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. Alright, so this reading is all about how do people see you, what are their first impressions of you. So yeah, we'll look into that. So I wrote down messages, what I picked up while I was sitting shuffling some cards. I didn't see the cards. So I didn't leave it open this time because I usually do. So I asked the question, what do people want to say to you? And we went from there. If these messages don't fit with you, then continue watching with the cards. But I will be integrating what I wrote with the cards. Alright, so group 1, what do people want to say to you? You have strong conviction. You say what you say and you mean it. You don't hold back and you don't back down on what you believe in, and that's an admirable quality. You advocate for others. I love the way you don't like to see others being taken advantage of. You stand up for what's right, nothing more or nothing less. You really care, and I feel like I'm seeing when I'm around you. Oh. So from that, I get that people really do look up to you. You don't leave things unsaid. It's like there's no middle ground. It's like you see what needs to be done, you see what needs to be said, you do it, you say it. And it's like you get straight to the point, no messing around. I really like that about you too, group 1. Alright, so let's go a bit deeper. So these first cards are, what are your first impressions on others? Alright, so we have 6 of Flames. Wow. People look up to you. Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's a man riding on a horse and everyone's celebrating this person coming in. So it's like, oh, I got the word saviour. Maybe you feel like the first time people see you, maybe their first interaction with you is like, oh wow, you're my saviour. I know that sounds a bit too out there, but maybe because you say what you mean and you mean what you say. And that's quite an uplifting trait because they're not used to people saying it how it is. And I'm getting that it's like you hold up a mirror to people. So it's like they have a trait and then you say that they have that trait and they don't even realise that they have that trait. I'm getting the Judgment card here. It's like when you first meet people, then it's like you save them from a rut. Okay, people are stuck in the rut. It's like you take people out of their ruts, and it's like they didn't realise they were in a rut. They didn't realise they were being held back. And then it's like you free them from that. Oh wow. And then we have Son of Feathers. That's like the Knight of Swords or the Page of Swords, okay? They're very intrigued by you. As I was saying before, you mean what you say and you say what you mean. And by doing that, you free people from their ruts, you free people from... You just free... It's like, I get a sense of freedom here, so it's like you free people from whatever they've been going through, the ruts that they've been in, thought processes that they've been having. And it's like, oh wow, this person has come into my life and kind of changed it for the better and not for the worst. And I'm hearing the words thank you for helping me, basically. Oh, that's really nice, group one. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, we have a border around this card, around this flower here. It's like people are growing and then maybe society are like, no, you need to get back in your box. No, you can't be doing that. That's not socially acceptable. And then you come in and it's like you free them from that. And it's like, I see myself who I am. And in that way you hold up a mirror to to people. You allow people to unfold naturally. It's not like they have to put up a front around you. It's like as soon as people meet you, they trust you because you don't wear masks. You don't wear a mask. Yeah, you don't wear a mask. Let's see. Yeah, and there's a depth to you here with this Ace of Cups here. I'm getting here that you've probably been through your shadow work and you have come out on the other side and now you want to help others. This could be for some people, this could be for everyone watching this, but that's how I'm getting here. And help people is definitely what you do. Alright, so, dagger. You get to the root of things. You're cutting out all the rubbish. You're very truthful, honest. You say what needs to be said so that there's no room for interpretation. No room for elaboration. You say it, it's out there. What you gonna do about it, you know? Wow, throne, position of authority. People are looking up to you, group one, as soon as they meet you, and it's like, wow, I look up to you already. I really respect you. You're very, you have a high, it's like you have a high value on yourself and others. And they see that and they know straight away that they need to respect it. And in that way, it's like you expect nothing, hold on, you want nothing more, nothing less than to be respected. And people see that about you. Yeah, they may feel like they can come to you for anything, to say anything, to do anything, because you accept people for who they are. And then we have May. That's Taurus season, isn't it? Taurus, Gemini season. So people may feel relaxed around you. I'm getting Taurus rising here. I'm a Taurus rising and apparently I'm very calming. So it's like you help people feel calm within themselves. It's like you accept people for who they are. And people admire that about you as soon as they meet you. It's like you have this sense of calm. You give out a sense of calm. Like as soon as someone's around you, it's like, oh, I'm so relaxed. Oh, I feel so good. Oh, group one, this is really nice. And then Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, you're an intuitive leader. You have a high authority and you don't use that into your advantage, and people see that. I'm getting from this Unicorn card, you're one of a kind. I've never met anyone like you before. I feel so empowered around you. I feel seen around you as well. I never knew anyone like you could exist because, of course, unicorns don't exist. So I'm hearing you're like a 1 in a million. Wow, you give off some sort of first impression group one. Alright, so let's go deeper into it and see, how do people see you now once they get to know you? So we have the lotus flower unfoldment. So we have the lotus flower in the Ace of Cups as well. Maybe it takes a while for you to open up to other people. It's like as soon as people meet you, they open up to you because you give off this air of you can trust me. But then when it comes to you getting to putting yourself out there to others, people getting to know you, then it's like a slow process because maybe you don't trust easily. But it's like when people get to know you, it's like there's more and more and more to unfold about you, which is really nice. You're really deep because this lotus flower is on top of the water, and then we have the Ace of Cups here with the lotus flower on top of the water. So you're quite deep, and they like your depth. Oh. How do people see you now? It's like they know a lot about you. But as I said before, there's just so much to learn about you that maybe they don't know the whole parts of you, the breadth of you. Rain purification. The sea was someone who highlights what you've been attached to for a long time, for maybe your whole life. The sea was quite intuitive as well because it's like there's a load of water in here, and water is quite deep, and therefore there's quite intuitive. I'm getting this like you're sunshine on a cloudy day. It's like when other people are around you, it's like they feel uplifted. They feel like their mood changes from rainy, stormy all over the place to feeling good about themselves. Like the sun has just come from the clouds. Oh. And then we have whale breach. Yep. There's a depth to you, group one. And people feel quite held by your depth. It's not like you're intimidated. It's not like they feel like you're hiding things because of how deep you are. It's just that you're deep, so you're open for people to get to know you. And you're able to work around other people. For the people you don't want to be associated with, then they'll find it to be a hard time getting to know you. Because I am getting that you say it how it is. If you don't like someone, then they can tell because you're very harsh with your words, or it's like your tone of voice, or it's like you put up some sort of boundary. I don't know how you do it, but maybe it's the tone of voice again. Maybe that's how they know, okay, I don't want to get to know her because she's not very nice, or he's not very nice, or whatever. But you're just very good at spotting the fakes, basically. You're very good at telling who's right for you and who isn't. You're very good at telling who is right for other people as well and who isn't. Right, so how do people see you now? One ring circus. People see you as someone who doesn't need anyone. As I was saying before, it's like you're easy to put up some boundaries between you and others, and it's like you're not afraid to really distance yourself. But with the one ring circus, this person is like on their own island, on their own rock, and it's like it's difficult for other people to reach you on this rock because they can't reach your values and expectations. I'm not saying that you have high expectations, but you know what's right for you and what isn't, so you won't accept anything less than you deserve. And then spark, people see you as expressive. As I was saying before, they see you as someone who's easy to get to know, but once you see someone who you feel like, oh, I'm not a fan of this person, then it's so difficult to get to know you. You just shut it down immediately and maybe just move on. But other than that, it's like you say the most loving things, and the way you word things is quite uplifting for other people, and they see you as quite loving and affectionate. And it's like you see people as they are, and you treat them in the best way possible for their growth. So there's a sense of freedom when people are around you. Yep, metamorphosis. There's that change. It's like when you say something, you spark a change in people. It's like, okay, I'm getting the saying of when people are in your company, make sure they leave you better than when they found you. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. It's like you spark something inside of others, and they see you as someone who can really transform themselves and can transform others as well. Yeah, look, you're not allowed to go it alone. You've been through your own healing, and you have the ability to heal others. Alright, so let's see how people see you. Group 1. Child wounded, light attributes, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. You're quite confident there with the Taurus rising, as I was saying before. This person has a blanket around them, so you give off this sort of warmth. It's like as soon as someone is around you, it's like a nice warm blanket wrapped around them, and they feel like they can trust you, they can say anything to you. It's like you're healing, you have a very healing aura, a very healing presence. And I wouldn't be surprised if you have heard if you're holding many different secrets of other people. So I'm just getting a side message. So just because you're holding many secrets of others, make sure you have many self-care practices. Because you have to treat yourself well as you treat others well as well. Okay, and then we have Midas, Master, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. I got the Midas touch, everything I touch turns to gold. Oh baby, yeah. When you meet people, it's like, and once they're around you a lot of the time, it's like you turn them into a better version of themselves. They leave you better than when they came to you, and that's why people are attracted to you. That's why people come to you. That's why people are around you. It's like you're just chilling and then people are just are there. It's because your aura is just so, it's loving, warm, peaceful and calm. Oh. Gambler, light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. You're an intuitive leader, group 1. Sometimes you just let your intuition lead the way, and that's how what people see about you. You are, it's like you say things that are so profound, and probably even you don't even know where you got that from, but you say things that are quite profound and it hits people deeply, and they see you as a one-of-a-kind person, like this unicorn, because no one has spoken to them in the way you speak to them. Bully, light attributes, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Yeah. It's like you hit the nail on the head as soon as you say something. You say something quite profound, and it's like, hold on, how did you know this? Were you even there? Why are you spying on me? You know, kind of that kind of thing. And it's like, we have the cloud here, and the clouds that signifies swords in the tarot. So I'll be interested in how many swords cards come up in the tarot. So it's like you say what needs to be said, but not in like a bullying type of way, like it said on this card, bully, but you say it for the goodness of all. Why did I just get that? But yeah, you say things for the goodness of all. You say things that need to be highlighted. And I'm getting the feeling of, don't come to you unless you're not ready to hear the truth. So people come to you and they see you as someone who doesn't mess around, who is very honest and truthful, and will say it as it is. Alright, very nice. How do others see group 1? How do people see group, oh dear. How do people see group 1? So we have the Queen of Cups. You're very deep people, group 1, with the Queen of Cups. Very calm, compassionate and loving, and intuitive, because as I was saying, water is quite intuitive, and you are very in tune with yourself. You give off this loving vibe, and the kind of like, I know what I'm doing. Just be sure to protect your energy, because people are very attracted to you. The World, people see you as a protected kind of person. They feel secure. They feel very whole around you, because we do have the World card here, which is this woman surrounded by a circle, basically. And it's like when they share a problem with you, when they talk to you, or just in general, it just feels like you're in a bubble. People are in a bubble with you, and it's a very healing kind of bubble. Oh, people see you as a healer, group 1. You heal people on a deep level. 6 of Pentacles. You're a very giving person. People see you as very giving and willing to give your time to others, especially those who you feel deserve your time and energy. You don't give up your time to everyone, and they feel quite honoured, like with the position of authority on the throne. They feel quite honoured to be your friend, to be an acquaintance, something like that. Oh, And then the Seven of Swords. Some people find you as very elusive. It's like they can't grab your attention, they can't grab hold of you because you're being evasive, elusive on purpose. You're very good at protecting your energy, and that's what I like to see. It's like some people just want to get to know you, but then deep down it's like, oh, I don't get a good vibe off you, so I'm just gonna keep my distance. And then some people wonder, oh, why is she being like this? You're like this with this person, with that person, with that person, but you're not like that with me. Why? And then you may find that people like that will keep coming back to you. And it's like the more that you are elusive to these people, the more that they come back. That's a weird message, but you just don't want that energy around you, but they keep coming back. I've had that before. Whenever I feel like someone isn't right for me, whenever I feel like their energy isn't so good, isn't so healthy, and I try to keep my distance, they always linger around somehow. And it's like, how do you even get rid of them? But yeah, so just be careful of that. That people see you as quite giving, your time, energy, resources. But of course, you are protective of your energy resources when it comes to some people, which of course is very sensible. And then, how do people, there we go. The Four of Chalices, you're quite contemplative. And as I was saying before, you're quite deep. And as I was saying before as well, people would want your attention. But because you see that their energy isn't that good, their energy is off-putting, I'd like to say, then it's like, I want your attention with this cup in the air. I want your attention, but you're not giving it to me, so I'll just stick around until you notice me. I'm kind of getting you need more of boundaries. I know that you're quite honest and straight to the point, but I feel like you need to get rid of those people, not in a bad way, but just so that they aren't around you so much. Oh yeah, we have the Empress here. Very loving, calm, accepting. You're a very nurturing person with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, and very deep. It's like you have many children. Like your friends, some of your friends are your children, and they feel loved by you, like a mother or father, however you identify. And loads of people want in on that action. Because maybe, okay, this is getting a bit deep, but maybe they didn't receive that same kind of love from their parents before, and they need it from you. Because I was kind of getting that inner child. You make their inner child happy. With this child wounded, you connect with their inner child, and that's something that they really cherish. Oh, you're someone to be cherished, Group 1. Oh. The Six of Pentacles again. You're very giving. I just heard the word charity. It's almost like not this. This is not to sound awful or anything, but it's like you run a charity, and those who feel like they're at a lost cause come to you, and then they feel uplifted. And then you get stragglers who seem to be left behind, and they're like, I want in on the action. I want your help, but you're not helping me. Why are you not helping me? And they keep coming back, wondering when you're going to help. The Nine of Swords. You help them with their fears. They can express their fears to you, their anxieties, their worries. Yeah, there's so much expression here. People just want to express themselves to you. Maybe you're a counselor. And it's kind of like when you're outside of this counseling role and you're back in like everyday life, it's like the counselor never leaves you. Being that in the counselling room doesn't leave you when you step outside of the counselling room. So then people keep coming to you, but you need to protect your energy from that. The Ace of Chalices, again, people just express themselves to you. People see you as quite fun as well. It's not all about just expressing themselves to you. It's not just about you helping them. You are fun. You help people with their inner child work. That you make people feel happier around you. I'm just hearing you've got jokes as well. Maybe you make people laugh. You have so many jokes left in the bank, and it's like you take them out once in a while, and people are just howling with laughter. Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing that they like that you are stable. Because the people you attract, the people that come into your life are quite off balanced, are quite all over the place, then it's like they feel stable around you, calm, accepted, loved, seen. And they leave your company feeling more balanced, feeling like they have it all together, they have it all figured out. Oh, that's a nice group. One. Just seeing what other cards we can use. And I'll get just one last card from this deck here. How do people see you now? How do people see group one? Wow. Well, the mother praise. The seer is very motherly, intuitive as well, loving, accepting. And you hold a lot of power with you, with Shakti. You are high value. People see you as high value. People see you as having a lot of power. People see you as someone to be respected. And with Shakti wants to be respected because she has a lot of power within her. And they see that you don't take advantage of this power that you hold. Because everything that you've heard from other people, everything you know of other people, it's like you can take what you've heard and spread it, but you don't. And they see that because you hold the power, group one. But you respect people too much to talk about them behind their back, talk about the things that they have told you, because you value others. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group one. That was a really nice reading. It was a nice experience reading this anyway. I was just looking to see if there's any more information to talk about, but I feel like I've gotten everything, so I'll just reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group one, what do people want to say to you? You have strong conviction. You say what you say and you mean it. You don't back down on what you believe in, and that's an admirable quality. You advocate for others. I love the way you don't like to see others being taken advantage of. You stand for what's right. Nothing more and nothing less. You really care, and I feel like I'm seen when I'm around you. Oh, that's really sweet, group one. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, group two. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me. All right. So this is first impressions reading. How do people see you? So before I started filming, I sat with each group. I shuffled some cards, I didn't see the cards, and I wrote down some messages. So I did the messages differently this time round. So instead of leaving it all open, I wrote the question, what do people want to say to you? So if the messages that I've written down doesn't resonate with you, then continue onto the cards, but I will be integrating what I wrote into the reading. All right, so group two, what do people want to say to you? You are bold, a free spirit, always down for a trip or an adventure. I'm seeing red. Well, I was seeing red. I like how you are so passionate and free. Even though you are always here, there and everywhere, you are there when I need you. Yeah. So I was seeing red because of that passion, that fun that I want to. I'm just getting the words experience life. You don't like to stay in one place, here, there and everywhere. I'm getting like Sagittarius, Gemini vibes with what I was writing there. Alright, so let's see. So these cards here will be, what were people's first impressions of you? What are people's first impressions of you when they first meet you? So 3 of Flames. There's that Sagittarius. It's like you're ready for the next adventure, as I wrote down. You're always on the lookout. You're always wondering, okay, what's next? Where can we go to now? And people see that about you. It's like maybe when you first meet people, you're on the go. And it's like when they say hello, it's like, oh, hello. Sorry, I'm in a rush. I've got to go here. I've got to go there. I've got to go everywhere. And it's like, oh wow, you have so much on your plate. You are going to so many different places. You are quite inspiring. I wish I was that adventurous. Oh, but I have all of these responsibilities. I have this to do. I have that to do. But no, you just go. You're always on the go. And even I like that. I really admire that. And it's like, you are very passionate about what you want to do in life, and people see that you're that passionate side of you when they first meet you. There's no denying that you have been all over the place. Maybe when you first meet them, you're telling them about your adventures. You're showing them pictures, I don't know. You're giving them your Instagram account. And then you're telling them about each place that you've been to. And they sit back and listen. And they're like, wow, that's so inspiring. And then we have 8 of Flames. 8 of Flames, yeah. They see you as moving fast. When you first meet them, it's like quick communication. I've been here, I've been there. You're telling them your stories, where you've been to, how it was. Any advice you can give them for that place that you went to, places to avoid, and it's like it goes from 0 to 100 real quick, because it's like you were there first, they see you, and then all of a sudden you're knee deep in talking about the adventures you've been on. And they see your passion and they feel it, so then they leave you feeling passionate as well, like lit up and feeling like they can do what you're doing. But then the realization hits that, oh, I'm not really an adventurous type of person. Oh, I have all of these responsibilities, like I said before. But you're a free spirit and people love that about you when they first meet you. And then we have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. When people first meet you, it's like they have known you for a long time because maybe you like to chat, and that's where the Gemini comes in. It's like you have the tea, you have the gossip, you have the reviews for the places that you stayed in, you have the little advice to where to stay, what to do, or even that you like gossip, so you just talk and talk and talk. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. I'm getting here, they see you as well put together on the first impression. Even though you're here, there and everywhere, you have quite a level head about you. You're grounded, even though you're here, there and everywhere. And then we have casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Yeah. When people first see you, they know that you don't stay in one place for too long. You don't wait until something is old, something is... Yeah. When people first meet you, they see that you're not afraid to leave things behind. It's like you don't stay in one place for too long, and in that way you're not attached to many things. And that's what they see when they first meet you. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. They see you as strong people. And as I was saying before, they see you as grounded with a strong foundation to you, even though you're all over the place with this adventure, with that adventure. Maybe you've been rock climbing, mountain climbing, I don't know, climbing mountains. And they like that. And then we have March. There's that Aries vibes, that fiery energy I was seeing, the red I was seeing. It's like you have a fire in your belly. It's like they know that, okay, they see that you focus on yourself and they like that about you. But then you have this side of you where you like to gossip. Yeah, so let's see. How do people see you now? How do people see you now? Tsunami wake-up call and meadow vulnerability. Because I was thinking when I was writing, well no, not even when I was writing, but when I pulled these cards, and I just recorded it, it's almost like, what are you running from? What are you hiding from? And it's like as time goes on, people see that vulnerable side to you, and sometimes they wonder, what are you hiding from? I think that's a very specific message for some people, not for everyone. But it's like, people are easy to be vulnerable around you because you're quite trustworthy. Like with group 1, they are trustworthy. You are as well. Okay, you take the secrets to the grave with the casket. Even though you're gossipy, even though you love to talk about issues or something like that, you take those chats to the grave. You don't share it with others, no matter how hard it is to keep hold of what people have told you. You don't spread it around, and that's what people like about you. So they talk to you about the sad times, how they feel, how they really feel, even when it gets a bit intense. You won't run off. Even though you are quite an adventurous person, you're quite grounded, solid. And as I was saying before, even though you are always here, there, and everywhere, you are there when I need you, and you are there when you need when people need you, when they need a shoulder to cry on, when they need to share their burdens. How do people see group 2? Yeah, you have a lot of wisdom with you, with ancient healing wisdom. You're quite a healing person. You're wise as well. You seem to be an old soul as well. And you're not afraid to keep a secret. Yeah, people open up to you. They see you as someone who is diverse, someone who has seen many different things, has been to many different places, so you're culturally diverse. You've seen stuff, and you like to talk about it as well, so that they can bond with you over your adventures. But when it's time to put the spotlight on others, then you are able to switch from, I love adventure, let's talk about it, to, let's talk about you, how are you feeling? And people feel safe around you, because it's not just me, it's me and then you then me. How do people see group 2? Sad embrace. Yeah, people are able to be sad around you, and it's like you don't judge them. You allow them space to be upset, to express themselves, to express how they really feel. And you will be there to comfort them, and they like that about you. And then we have commitment. Oh, they like your commitment. They like that you are always there for them. Once you're in something, it's very hard for you to break that commitment. It's like your word is your bond. Yeah, your word is your bond. They like that you keep your friendships as well. They see you as someone who's there for the long term. They like how steady you are, grounded you are, and that's the way you can have those strong connections. Your connections go really deep. Yeah, oh, listening. They see you as a good listener. They see you as someone who is very, very compassionate, wise. I'm getting you have what's the word? I'm getting camel. You have so camels hold water in their humps. So it's like you have a great capacity to hold onto others' emotions and take them to the grave. I'm getting, got a secret, can you keep it? Taking this one to the grave. From Pretty Little Liars, that show. People tell you their deepest, darkest secrets. Who are you, group 2? Tell me who you are in the comment section, because I really do like this reading about you. It's like when people come to you, you're just listening. You don't say a word. And that's how people feel comfortable around you, because maybe they're used to being around people who are like, oh, you'll get over it. Oh, you'll be better soon. But you really listen to them. You don't say those little things that that are unhelpful to them. You say things with meaning. You don't say things just for the sake of saying things. Mm. You always have something good to say though when you do say it. And you have the ability to make people feel a lot better about themselves and their situation. And you're able to work through it with them. Mm. People see you as intelligent with this engineer card. It says with light attributes, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Yeah, people come to you with their dilemmas, with their issues, and with your flexible thinking and your life experiences and your wisdom, you're able to express that to people. Mm. You are quick at communicating, but when it comes to what really matters, what's really sensitive, then you know when to pull it back, and that's what people admire about you. Mm. Damsel, light attributes, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Mm. And then we have child wounded, light attributes, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path for forgiveness. Mm. Yeah, people come to you as a damsel in distress, but then they leave you feeling so much better within themselves. It's like you hold up a mirror to them with your wisdom. It's like when they speak to you, you relate back to them as a counsellor would. So I'm getting like maybe you would have been attracted to group 1. So take a look at that if you feel like that you're called to watch it. But if not, then it's fine. But in a way, it's like you have that kind of counsellor type of feeling to you where you have the best listening skills. You don't interrupt. And people are attracted to you when you do that. Destroyer, light attributes, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Yeah, there's that fire again with the volcano. They like your fiery energy. They like that you can go into that listening mode, into that adventurous mode, into that don't mess with me. I'll tell you exactly what I think of you, blah 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 blah. And it's like you're multifaceted like a Gemini. People like that you have many sides to you, but that's not a bad thing. It's very good, and people enjoy and like that. It's like you inspire people. How do people see group 2? Three of Cups. Yeah. You're very friendly. It's like you'll talk to anyone. You'll have deep conversations with anyone. And people will come away feeling so much better for talking to you because you talk about your adventures, maybe. You talk about your passions. You are just a good communicator in general, and people really admire that. I'm just hearing people feel secure around you. Mm. And Two of Cups, you're a good communicator, you're good at connecting with others. People feel connected with you. Even in one sitting, they'll be like, oh wow, I know you so well. I feel like I've known you for a long time. And you form connections in that way. Maybe you travel to different countries and make connections in that way, so you know people from all over the world. People see you as multicultural, as maybe you speak different languages, and people admire you about that. And the Queen of Wands, wow. Mm. People see you as confident. People see you as knowing what you want and how to get it. There's that red again, as I wrote down. People love your energy, your spice for life. Oh. And that is what attracts people to you. You're quite attractive people as well, physically and energetically. You give off this energy of, I'm here for you. I'm a very open person. Come here, talk to me. Anyone can talk to me. And then they talk to you and it's like that you change their lives. The Death card. People see you as multifaceted, as I was saying before. You are able to adjust to change very quickly. And that's why you enjoy the traveling. That's why you enjoy the adventures, which makes sense. People wish that they could travel like you. People wish that they could just go from one thing to the next as quickly as you. But some people are quite stuck in their routine, stuck in their um, responsibilities, stuck with work, this, that, the other. But you make your time. You make time for the things that you enjoy, and people wish that they could do the same. Wow, 8 of Wands again. Let's see what else. What do people like about group 2? How do people see you now? There we go. The six of Wands. Yeah, people see you as a free spirit. Basically. It's like people are very attracted to you. People look up to you. People are in awe of you as well. And with this bird flying out of the cage, people feel quite stuck. And it's like they wonder, how do they get out of this rut? But then they see you keep getting out of ruts and going on your little adventures. And it's like they live vicariously through your adventures. It's like they're there in spirit, you know. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. You're quite grounded. Even though you are all over the place, you're in this place, you're in that place, you're in this country, you're in this city. People see you as quite grounded and sensible as well. Good with your money. They see your long-term potential as well. They see you as a friend for life. Even when they first meet you, it's like, oh, they see, this is a person I could really be friends with for a long time. And we could never get bored of things to talk about, because there's always something to talk about with you. There's always something to connect over. There's always something. There's always something going on, so the conversation never runs dry. Oh. And then we have 8 of Swords. People feel quite stuck, and then they come to you, and then they get unstuck. but then at the same time they live vicariously through you, and that could make them look at their life and think, oh, this is very boring life. Oh, I could do more. Maybe there could be a bit of jealousy there in some people, but not in everyone. But they see you living your best life and they are happy for you. But then some people, they may feel a bit stuck because they see you posting pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, on this place, on that place. And I keep getting the feeling of you, they think that you're hiding something, maybe you're running away from things. But that's a message for some people, not everyone. But from what I'm seeing here, they see you as quite an open person, an open book. You are able to keep the secrets that people tell you. Yes, they're able to talk to you about... Yes, they are able to talk to you about other people or situations that have happened, but they know that you won't take it outside of the room, outside of where you're talking. But let's get one last message from this deck here. How do people see you? Yeah. They see you as quite balanced. Even though you're all over the place, you're in this place, you're in that place, even though you're rarely at home maybe, they see that you are flexible as well. As I was saying before, you're multifaceted, you're grounded, and you're wise. But you're able to work through it all in the best way that you can. And people admire that fluidity for you. And you're quite loving with the mother praise. They see you as quite warm as well. This card is at the bottom of the deck for group 1 as well. So maybe you're interested in group 1, who knows, but yeah, they see you as quite loving, motherly. Motherly, fatherly, doesn't matter what gender you subscribe to, but they see you as motherly. They see you as someone who listens to them, who nurtures them. And they leave you better than when they came to you. Oh, that was a nice reading, group 2. So that's what I'm seeing for you. I'll reread these messages and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 2, what do people want to say to you? You are bold, a free spirit, always down for a trip or an adventure. I'm seeing red, or I was seeing red. I like how you are so passionate and free. Even though you are always here, there and everywhere, you are there when I need you. Alright, so that's what I'm saying for you, group 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and tell me what you thought of this reading. And subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so this reading is all about people's first impressions of you. How do they see you now? What do they want to say to you? Stuff like that. So I wrote down messages before I started filming. So I'll read that before we get into the cards. But if these messages don't resonate with you, then continue onto the cards. But I will be integrating what I wrote with the cards. So I wrote this a bit differently than usual because I usually leave it open. But I wrote the question, what do people want to say to you? So that is what I'll read out for you now. So group 3, what do people want to say to you? You're quiet like a mouse. You are introverted and observe your surroundings. I feel like you can be overlooked sometimes, and I wonder how that makes you feel. I would love to get to know you more, but I don't know where to start. Alright. So it could be that people see you as quite closed off. Not even closed off, just like really quiet. So then what is there to talk to you about? I'm getting the image of you sitting in the corner of a room reading a book and holding it up to your face. And it's like, I wonder what's going through your mind. I wonder what you're reading. I wonder why you are constantly reading and not talking to everyone around you. Yes, that's what I'm getting with that. So what are people's first impressions of you is what these cards will tell me. So we have 4 of Cups. You're quite reserved, group 3. And as I was saying, with the corner of the room, there's 4 corners here in this card. And it's like you like to sit in the corner of the room, and it makes people wonder, what is she thinking? What is she doing? I wonder what's happened in her life. I wonder what she has to say, or she or he or whoever. But it's like they see that the 4 of Cups in general, this part in this deck here, is a person sitting against a tree, looking out into the world. So maybe you're a people watcher and people see that about you. You're always reflecting. What are you reflecting about? Maybe they see you as quite sensitive, quite innocent as well. Maybe they see you as ignoring everyone around you. They think, are you doing it on purpose? Do you not want to get involved? Why don't you want to get involved? And they may feel like you are stuck in your imagination quite a bit. Yeah, they may see you as quite imaginative. So it's like maybe they want to leave you alone because they don't want to disturb you. Or maybe you give off this energy of don't talk to me. I'm okay alone. And then we have the World. Yeah, it's like you have this whole other world inside of you with the imagination of the 4 of Cups. They see that you have a vast inner world. You're quite introverted, so you don't need to. You're not an extrovert, so you're quite introverted. And maybe you just get lost in the book, as I was saying before. Alright, so let's go deeper into that. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So like grasshoppers, I think grasshoppers blend into leaves, into trees. So then it's like you blend into your environment. Yes, they see you there, but it's like, do I disturb you? Do I disturb her or him or they? Because it's like you kind of just blend in is kind of impression I'm getting. Their first impression of you. Yeah. And then we have Cracked Cup, dissatisfaction with life. Okay. So yeah, they see you as quite stuck in your head. Because I'm getting with the Cracked Cup, this is in the middle of a road, in the middle of a path. It's like they see you as having a vast imagination. And it's almost like, I'm just getting the words, you're just there. I don't like to say that, but with the grasshopper blending it into your environment, it's like you're just there, observing everyone or just reading your book. well, family wishes come true. I get that they see you as quite deep, because as I was saying before, you have a vast imagination. So maybe you're in your head quite a lot, and they see you as quite deep in that way. You have a whole world inside of you, and they're intrigued as to what you're thinking about, how you feel, what you're wondering about. But you keep it all to yourself, it seems. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. I'm just getting this as they feel like you have a rich inner world, and they see you as quite younger than you actually are. Yeah, they see you as a young person because you don't give much away, maybe. So then you keep them guessing. They have to guess around you. What are you thinking? How are you feeling? Why are you in the corner of the room reading instead of interacting with everyone else? You know? And then purse, pay attention to your finances. I'm kind of getting from that, because this purse is still on the floor with the coins coming out. It's like, if you open up, I wonder what will come out of you, what will come out of your mouth. It's like you're quite deep, so maybe if you start talking, then all of your emotions will come out, will come up to the surface, because we do have the well here, which goes deep. So you are very deep people, and they see that about you. That's their first impressions of you. But let's go deeper into that. How do people see you now? Maybe you've been around people. Of course you'll be around people, but how do they see you when they... Oh wow, yeah, I just saw solitude. They see you as a loner. They see you as someone who doesn't mind to be alone. Someone who has again, quite deep, and I wonder what is it you're thinking, what is it you're feeling, because you keep yourself to yourself a lot of the time. It's like that you have this deep imaginative world. I'm getting you're kind of colourful, but not dull, but I'm getting the colours grey, like you are quite jaded at the same time. Like you don't give anything away with your face. So it's like you keep people guessing. I don't know if you mean to do that, but that's kind of the impression that I'm getting here. They see you as quite private. You keep a lot of things to yourself. So in that way, with the depth of the well, they may see you as, when you start talking, all emotions will come out, because that's how much you keep things to yourself. Oh wow, that's deep, group 3. Even I'm feeling that depth right now, like how do people see you, group 3? Yeah, a vast inner world. We have Gaia here, and it's like she's breathing life into the mountains, into nature, and she has so much going on on her back. She has dolphins, she has flowers growing out of her, she has birds, she has bears, lions, tigers and bears, birds, and it's like this vast inner world. So it's interesting, we have an island here and an island on this card here. So it's like you go off into your own island, into your own space, and maybe you just sit there not talking a lot of the time, and they see your inner world as rich. So maybe you don't have a rich outer world, but they kind of imagine that your inner world is quite rich by how you're just sitting around not talking. Yeah, you have depth to you with this iceberg submerged card. They only see what's right in front of them, but then they feel like in your inner world there's just so much to you. There's a lot of depth, a lot of words that you're not saying, a lot of actions that you're not taking towards people, a lot of feelings. So maybe they see you as quite sensitive, because we do have the vulnerability card here. So as I was saying before with the purse here, maybe they feel like you have a lot of pent up emotions, and then as soon as you'll start talking, you will express all of those emotions and cry or just really go into it with how you feel. And I kind of get this kind of worry feeling from other people, like, is she okay? No, are you okay? Are you really okay? Has something happened to you to make you go so quiet? Sorry if this is quite triggering. I should have said that before, but these are the messages that I'm hearing. Has something happened for you to be so in your head, to be in that corner of the room reading a book while everyone else is talking, is having a good time? Maybe you're just an introvert, and your inner world is so much colourful than the outer world. But let's go deeper into it. How do people see you? How do people see group 3? Wow, yeah. A rich inner world. Like you have a variety of things that you think about, a variety of things that you think about, that you dream about. And they see you as quite imaginative. So they're thinking, okay, what's she thinking about now? How is she feeling? Why is she not talking? Well, it's because you have a lot going on internally. Yeah. And then we have the wishing well again, and then we have the well here again. They see you as quite deep. I'm kind of getting the message of people want to get to know you, but they don't know how to approach you. Maybe they come up to you constantly and ask, "Are you okay? Are you okay? You're in the corner of this room reading this book, and you never talk to us. Why don't you talk to us?" They're trying to coax you out of your inner world, of your daydreams, of you being so quiet, of you being okay alone. But they see you as very deep. Someone who has a rich inner world, because this mask that's flying away and the other riches that are in the well are gold. So they may see you as someone who has gold as nuggets to share, like something like you're having a conversation and don't know what something is, and then you come out with this profound statement, and everyone looks at you like, wow, she's never spoken before. So it's like maybe people see you as someone who has something profound to say, but you don't say much really. Ghostlands and magic prayer. Yeah, as I was saying before with the grey, it's like you don't really have a vast amount of facial expressions maybe, and they see you as maybe you're not having a rich outer life but a rich inner world. And then with the magic prayer card, I see this as you have some form of freedom. I'm getting this kind of flexible feeling here, where it's like people will be unassuming of you, but then when you say something or when you do something, it's kind of like they're not expecting it. Interesting. So maybe you tend to do things sometimes out of character and then people get shocked by it. But let's see what else we can get from here. How do people see you now? How do people see you? We have the mentor, passing on wisdom, refining a student's character, shadow attributes, inability to allow student to move on to the role of the master, imparting false instructions. And then we have mediator, light attributes, gift of negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of the argument. It's like they see you as someone who sees the side of all things, because I'm getting the image of you sitting in the corner of a room reading a book. Maybe they tend to see you as someone who listens to everything but doesn't judge anyone. It's like you see things as they are, and you know that all things have a balance, all things have a story, and then you play it out in your imagination, in your inner world. Child, orphan, light attribute, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate family. Yeah, so you're in your own world. People see you as you have your own inner world. Maybe they see you as a loner as well. And as I was saying before, there's so much to the surface, so much beneath the surface, sorry. It's like maybe they see you as maybe something's happened for you to be quiet, or something's happened for you to be away from everyone. But as I was saying before, that's probably a specific message for someone. And then we have here dilettante. I might not be saying that right, but yeah, here we go. Light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So yeah, it's like they see you as having a huge inner world, but at the same time, you may like to create. Maybe you're in the corner of that room painting, drawing, writing poems, something like that. And they see you as quite creative in that way. I'm getting the message of maybe you create comic books, or you're drawing cartoons, something like that. Maybe your drawings represent how you feel on the inside. Maybe your poems represent how you feel on the inside. And that's why people find you as quite profound when they see your drawings, or when they read your poems, something like that. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Cups here with the magical map shifter. You have a vast inner world that they seem to feel like you do. And it's like you have boundaries up, and they may feel that about you. It's like, don't come close to me, or something like that. But it's like they feel like you have a lot going on internally. They feel like you have a lot to say. They feel like you observe a lot of the time, and they're wondering why you don't say anything about what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. But maybe you're just careful about the company you keep. The 2 of Pentacles. They may even see you as like you have a lot going on internally. I know this is Pentacles, and this is to do with your outer world. Or maybe they see you as maybe they think you have a lot going on, maybe at home, maybe in your family, something like that, or even on the inside. But take what resonates with you. Ace of Cups. I keep getting this message of they probably feel like that you are quite sensitive, quite emotional. Maybe that you have a lot of feelings. You feel quite a lot. That's what they feel from you. That's the kind of vibe that they're getting from you. But at the same time, you may not even share all of that. Ace of Wands. They see you as quite passionate as well. And creative. What with you may be doing a comic book or drawing or writing poetry, writing music. They see you as quite creative. They see that you have some kind of internal passion, something that you're passionate about anyway. Maybe you don't want others to see it, maybe you don't want to put it out there, but they still see it somehow. I don't know how, but that's the message that's coming through. The Knave of Wands, yeah, there's a lot of passion here. So maybe you do have a passion and they admire that about you. Maybe they are quite curious about what you're creating. And maybe, as I was saying before, your artwork is like a view of what's happening on in your internal world. And then we have Four of Swords, yeah. You're always on your own. Maybe you're they see you as someone who wants to be left alone, basically. Yeah. They see you as someone who's like maybe dreaming while you're awake. Hence why there's the magical map shifter here. And then hence the reason why we had the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck there. It's like you're dreaming while you are awake. And then we have the Temperance card here. Yeah, as I was saying before, they may see you as someone who is all over the place internally. Maybe you are trying to figure things out. Maybe they feel like you have a lot of healing to do. Maybe something's happened in your life, but they're not quite sure. And it's like that constant wonder of, should I approach you or should I not? That's interesting. Yeah. They see you as someone who has a wounded inner child. Oh, this is getting deep, group 3. But it's like something that has happened. They think that something's happened and maybe you don't want to talk about it. They see you as someone who's an orphan, as it says in this card. Maybe you, oh gosh, I was going to go really deep into it, but I don't want to turn it into that kind of deep reading. This is how people see you. In need of someone to talk to, because as I was saying before, something about sitting in the corner of a room while everyone is talking, having a laugh, and you're just there feeling sorry for yourself. Maybe they see you as someone who feels sorry for themselves. Oh. Well, let's get one more message here. How do people see group 3? The see was quite sensitive with the drop in the heart. It's almost like they feel like you have a lot to get off your chest, a lot to talk about, a lot of feelings. They may see you as living from the heart space, but you not expressing it. I'm getting a message of they might see you as quite weird. Some people, others people may feel intrigued, but they may feel that you're quite weird. because you don't interact with others, because you like your own space, because you don't really express much of yourself. But with some people, you're quite open, and it's like they feel privileged that you open up to them. And then we have Burning Hero. They see you as someone with a lot of passion. Again, with the Ace of Wands, with the Knave of Wands. It's like maybe you draw, maybe you write, maybe you just create something. And they really like your creations. They really want you to go far. They really want you to publish whatever you've been doing. I don't know what that is, but they really enjoy reading your stuff, watching your stuff, seeing your stuff. And I want you to really do something with your life with that, because you have a lot of potential, is what I'm seeing here. They see you as someone with a lot of potential. They see you as someone who can grow into something much bigger than you, where you are now or who you are now. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 3. Alright. Let me know what you thought of this in the comment section. I'll reread this and that will be the end of your reading. So group 3, what do people want to say to you? You're quiet like a mouse. You are introverted and observe your surroundings. I feel like you can be overlooked sometimes, and I wonder how that makes you feel. I would love to get to know you more, but I don't know where to start. Alright, so that's what I'm saying for you, group 3. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! Hi group 4, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. Alright, so this is people's first impressions of you, what people think of you, how people see you. Alright, so before I started recording, I wrote down some messages while I was shuffling some cards. I didn't see any of the cards, and I wrote them down. So if you don't resonate with any of these messages that I'm going to read, then continue on to the cards. But I will be integrating what I wrote down into the reading. Alright, so group 4, what do people want to say to you? So there is a sense of mystery about you. Yes, you speak on things, but I'm always left wondering about the things that you didn't say. There seems to be more to you. There's something about you. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, so you're a mysterious people, are you? Alright, I was getting Scorpio vibes when I was writing that down. I was about to say people don't believe what you say, but they do believe what you say. But there's just more to it. There's something quite attractive about you as well, is what I'm getting from that. Alluring as well. It's like you bring people in, but then there's kind of like this boundary up in place and they can't seem to get past it. Because of course, as I was saying before, there seems to be things that you leave unsaid. But did you really leave things unsaid? That's the thing. People really want to get to know you because of that. And it's like maybe you do open up to some people more than others. But there's like, you have a select few people in your friendship group. And those who really know you won't get that, oh, maybe you have a lot of things that are left unsaid. They don't see you as that mysterious person. Alright, so let's see the people's first impressions of you. That will be these cards here. So we have Father of Coins. And then we have Seven of Flames. I'm going to get one more card from here. For some reason I'm a bit confused. Maybe you leave people feeling confused. I don't know, there's just some kind of strong energy about you. That's very attractive. The Four of Coins, you don't give much away. With the Father of Coins and the Four of Coins, it's like there's a sense of just keeping things, holding back on things, and being comfortable with not sharing too much. And it's like people are trying to get to you, trying to get to know you with the Seven of Flames. But then it's like the survival of the fittest is the kind of words I'm getting in my head. It's like survival of the fittest, because it's like once people are good friends with you, then they are really good friends with you. They get to see another side of you. They don't have to fight to get your attention, to get your affection, or whatever it is that they are fighting for. But they get to know the real you. But the people that are outside of that get the bare minimum of you. And people sense that about you. It's like, what are you holding on to with the Four of Coins? What are you holding back on? It's like they feel like you have little nuggets of wisdom, but you're not handing it over. I'm hearing the words quite stingy with your time and energy. You're giving to some, but stingy with others. Yeah, we have the Son of Coins at the bottom of the deck as well. You're quite slow to get to know. You don't allow people into your space quite easily. And it seems there's quite a protective kind of energy about you. And that's that's people's first impressions of you. And then we have Bat, take care of your enemies are working against you. Yeah, there's kind of like I wouldn't say dark side, but like a side that people don't know. It's like there's a side of you that is hidden, because bats, they can see in the dark. They like to hide out in caves. They sleep in caves, and it's like something that you're holding on to. They feel like you're holding on to things. And then we have Grapes, time to go out and have fun. But you are fun with some people. It's like some people you meet, you instantly connect with them. I'm getting like you're quite intuitive, so you know who's good for you and who isn't. So that's why you're quite selective, and that's why people seem to be fighting for your attention. So it's like some people see the fun side of you, and some people don't. Oh, my ear is popping or humming right now, so it's like I'm going to improve this message. Tree, affairs with your family. There's a lot to you. I'm just getting that there's so much about you with roots. Trees have roots. So there's a lot more that meets the eye with you, and people see that. That's their first impression of you. And they really want to get to know you, but you're not opening up that side of yourself. Gavel, involvement with the law. I always see this card as putting your foot down. So maybe you put your foot down. Maybe you're firm with some people, and they're wondering why you like this. What did I do to for you to be so firm with me when we first meet? It's because maybe you feel like their energy isn't matching yours. Maybe you don't connect with them. And then bowl, plenty of material things. Yeah, the see you was quite materialistic because maybe you're well dressed, maybe you make a lot of money. Yeah, they see you as having all that you could need. Maybe you're financially secure, maybe you like nice things. Excuse me. And you're not willing to give things away. You're not willing to give things away, and you're not willing to give parts of yourself away as well for people to get to know you. The sea was quite cautious. Yeah, cautious. Alright, so let's see how people see you now when they get to know you. New moon promise. I don't know why, but I'm just getting heavy Scorpio vibes here. People see you as quite passionate. Once you say that you're going to do something, then you do it. And that's what people like about you, because we have the card of promise here. You do what you say you're going to do, and maybe in an intense way, because I'm getting this intensity with this reading. It's like once you're focused, it's very hard for you to get off your path. And then we have Gaia nurturing, so the people that know you can see your loving side, can feel it. I'm getting you're quite protective as well. They feel that you are, we're protecting the Four of Coins. This is like protecting your friendships. They see you as protecting you as a person. They see you as protecting your things. I'm getting this kind of what's mine is mine. And the people that are close to you can feel that intensity. They know how much they mean to you because you aren't afraid of expressing it. Rain purification. They see you as not afraid of letting go. Yeah, you hold on to some certain things, but you're not afraid to let go of others. It's like you go through a purging time where it's like, well, every once in a while, oh, it's time to get rid of this, time to get rid of that. And they see you flexible in that way. How else do people see you? Yeah, there's that intensity with Oregon's layer. It's like people can't access you because it's like you give off this don't talk to me kind of vibe, or this you can't access me because I have boundaries. Don't overstep the boundaries that I put in place. Otherwise I'll put my foot down and say, why are you doing this? I'm getting the words, there'll be hell to pay. So they feel quite intimidating. They feel quite intimidated by you. Some people, well, the people that first meet you. And that's the intensity. Maybe you're just intense around your friends as well. But there's just something about you that's quite hard to get to know, hard to pinpoint. Because as I wrote here, there's a sense of mystery about you. Yes, you speak about things, but they're always left wondering about the things that you didn't say. So there's a lot of things that you keep to yourself. The sea was quite private. Strength. You have a lot of strength. They see you as someone who's quite strong, who can multitask and get what they want, is what I'm getting from here. Deep freeze. They see you as someone who's not afraid to freeze people off, so it's like cut contact. So it's like they feel your intensity first, but then once you go off them or once you leave them alone, they can feel that you have cut them off. They can feel that you've gone cold towards them. Because when it's reversed, it's like the lion is up, is going after what they want with great intensity. They're on the hunt. But then when this card is upright and the lion is in the deep freeze, it's like they can feel when you aren't talking to them anymore. You seem to have this strong personality, this strong aura about you, this strong presence. Yeah, this strong presence, and no one can deny that you're there. Group 4. So we have listening and coming to life. They see you as someone who's not afraid to let go. Even though you keep hold of some things, but when it's time to let go, it's time to let go. It's like freeing yourself of people, of burdens easily. But when it comes to meeting you first time, it seems like you're holding on to a lot, you're holding back a lot. And people want to really penetrate that wall. They want to penetrate that persona. They want to penetrate that what you're holding on to, what you're holding back, but of no avail, because you know as soon as you meet someone, it's like, no, you're no good for me. They see you as a good listener, maybe even an intense listener. I'm just getting that maybe you have an intense stare. Maybe you have very intense eyes, and that's part of why you're quite intense. Part of why that intensity that I was feeling earlier. And some people might be scared by it. But I'm just getting this kind of feeling that you are a puppy dog, really. You don't intentionally try to hurt people or scare people, but you don't want to let just anyone into your space. Okay. So we have Samaritan, light attribute. We find your capacity to help those who would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting extra appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So I'm getting here that people feel like it's a dance trying to get to know you. It's like they're trying to work you out, trying to find the best way to get into your good books. It's like they want you to listen to them. I'm just getting this feeling of they're trying to gain your approval, but them not receiving it. And then we have child wounded. Light attributes, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, open to learning the path of forgiveness. I'm getting that some people feel warm around you because you let your guard down to others. Yeah. Gaia nurturing. You're very nurturing, you're very warm to some people, and you're very giving as well. And guide, like attribute, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Yeah, so this person has a lantern in this card. And then I'm kind of getting the message along with the Aragon's Layer card. It's like people think, okay, I'm ready to gain your attention. I'm ready to try to get past this boundary you've put in place so that I can be your friend or talk to you or anything to do with getting to know you. People really do want to get to know you, but you're just very picky with who you let into your space, it seems like. And they see you as quite wise, and there's the owl in this picture as well. Owls' eyes are quite intense, quite scary as well. So they see you as intense, but sometimes they try to overlook that because they see something beyond that scariness. And then we have Prince, light attribute, romantic charm and potential for power. Shadow attribute, using power for self-aggrandizement. So I'm getting with this, you're quite enticing. It's like you have this charm, as it says here, romantic charm. And that's probably why people want to get to know you, why they want to try and gain access to you. But then you have this barrier up, like don't enter me or anything like that. But it's like people see you as beyond this exterior of you can't gain access to me. You have flowers behind your back, you're quite, yeah, as I was saying before, you're a puppy dog really. You're quite soft and loving. The King of Swords. It's like you give off this kind of cold exterior when people first meet you. And it's like, because this person's at the top of the mountain, it's like looking down on others. I wouldn't say that you're condescending, but it's kind of gives off that impression. It's like looking down on others and thinking, oh, you're not right for me. I should just let you go. I'm not going to allow you to have access to me. And with the owl in the corner as well, at the bottom corner, there's the intensity again. Maybe your eyes are quite piercing, giving that intensity and intimidation. And then we have a bat again in that card. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the see you was quite comfortable within yourself, but quite materialistic. Maybe you dress nicely. You have a good sense of style. Maybe you have a really good job, a high-paying job. But you're just really comfortable within yourself. You have people see that you have a high value of yourself. You really respect yourself. But then there's like you're holding on to something. The Queen of Pentacles is holding on to this pentacle. You're holding on to something and not giving that away. And that's under the Four of Coins, where it's just like holding back, basically. And then we have Judgment. But those who know you know who you really are. It's like you show who you really are to the people that you know. So they don't have to second guess you. They don't have to be like, oh, I really, really want to know what's going through your mind. I want to gain access to you. The right people will have access to you. Let's get one more card. Wow, there's that intensity again. There's that depth as well. People see you as quite deep. There's a lot more than meets the eye with you. They feel like you're keeping things from them because if you don't want them to enter your space, then you give off this air of, oh, I'm holding back. Oh, I'm saying one thing, but I'm not giving you everything else. And that makes people feel intrigued by you. And then with the High Priestess underneath the deck, That's you being intuitive. That's why you don't let people into your space. You know who's good for you and who isn't. You know it straight away. So then there's that mystery as to why are you not talking to me properly? Why are you not giving me all the information that I need? It's because you feel that they aren't good for you. How do people see you? Wow. Yeah. You have the King of Pentacles again. There's a materialistic kind of element here where you're holding on. It's like you're not giving much away. And then we have the Hierophant, which is quite influential. It's like the more people see of you is the more they want to get to know you. Because the Hierophant is like a teacher, is religion, is all structure of structures, and it's like you have this structure to you that's quite enticing and wants to learn more about. Others want to learn more about you. They want to know more about you. They want to look more into you. And then the King of Wands, you're quite passionate. There's the passion here. You're open to the people that you need to be open to. Put that way with the King of Wands, and then with the Seven of Swords, you're holding a lot back. You say what needs to be said, and people find that quite intriguing. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of battery, so I had to charge it. So yeah, back again. Yeah, Seven of Swords and the Moon. So that's a lot of things that you're leaving unsaid, and people can feel that, they can see that, and they want to know more. Alright, so let's get one more card. How do people see group 4? Heart fire, there's that intensity. They want to get to the heart of you. They want to really get to know you because there's so much to the surface. There's so much more that could be uncovered. That's how people see you. They see you as quite passionate. Well, for the people that know you, they see you as quite passionate, and you really open up to the people that you know and trust. It takes a lot for you to trust people, but once you do, you open up. But it's like a slow burning process because it's red. Red is fiery and a strong colour, so maybe you just have a strong aura about you, a strong presence, but people really enjoy getting to know you. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group 4. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll just reread this and that'll be the end of your reading. So group 4, what do people want to say to you? There is a sense of mystery about you. Yes, you speak on things, but I'm always left wondering about the things you didn't say. There seems to be more to you. There's something about you, I can't put my finger on it. Alright. Thank you for watching group 4. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.